Hey Tessa, so I was in contact with Active Campaign to make sure that this automation was working, and it wasn't working quite the way I wanted it to. When I put my test subject in, basically the goal down here only got recognized once. So that's something important for us to know, is that goals don't get recognized multiple times in an automation, at least not when someone stays in the automation. So the way that it was fixed was basically a couple different things where I did. Uh, First, I um, set it up so that basically anybody gets added to this automation when their last course login date changes, right? No matter what it changes to, if it changes in any way, that basically means they logged in, right? Which is what happens here. Whenever they log in, they get their contact field updated, or not their contact field, but their login course contact field updated. And so when that updates, it adds them to this automation. The one thing that is important, though, is before it adds them to this automation, it takes them out of this automation right here, right? It takes them out of it in case they were already in it. That way, like you can see these 97 people, basically everybody that's a member is in this automation right now. But if they log in again, it's going to take them out and then put them back in at this wait period at the correct time, right? And it's more obvious like when they move down to this wait period, right? You want to take them out and put them back up here. But even if they're here, you want them to start here the moment they log in again. So that is how this works now. And then the other thing I added was this little thing double checks if they are an active member or not. And if they are, it sends them this way. If they're not, it's going to send them this way. And this, we can now use this automation for the theory module or other modules that you want them to log into and remind them as well. And basically, we will just add something like this, actually, something like this whole thing here in this automation. And the only difference is we'll just change this from contact has, the active member tag to they have the theory module tag. Um, and then, um, and then the other thing, update these emails slightly accordingly. So there's nothing you need to do. It is all working. One thing to notice is I did add a new tag that tags all Momentum members. So if someone's monthly or yearly, they will get this all Momentum active members tag. So whenever we're looking for sending something to active members, we can just use that tag. And then when they no longer have the yearly and they also don't have the monthly, it removes that tag. Um, so so that's how we can keep track of people. And then if you end up having more, different things that create members, maybe you do a 6 month momentum or something else, a different tier, we can add that trigger here. And that way we always keep the active members tag as the main way to message people. And we have different ways of making them active members. So I think that explains everything. The only other thing I'm waiting on to make sure that this is all set up correctly is I sent them another email asking them about this field here. Um, so basically, right now it says that this every time this field value changes from any value to any other value, right? It's going to run every time the contact is updated. I know that for sure, but also added. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to you do it or not. And they did have me, they did suggest this one, but they didn't explain why versus selecting just updated. So I'm checking with them to find out that. But regardless, for now, it should work just fine with added or updated. Um, it's just something that I might need to uh, finalize before we add more people or something like that to make sure that it's working correctly. Although I think this way will work no matter what. My main worry was if this is every time a new contact is added to your list, it gets added as well, then that might get messy, but that's just going to send them into this no category anyway, so shouldn't matter. But that is one thing I'm waiting on from them. But this is, you can see it's already going. Your 97 people are in here. It should be working no matter what for now with your current group. All right, let me know if you have any questions.